Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having an amazing hump day on a Wednesday. I'm always having amazing days. Hump days or not, each and every day is amazing. What I want to come to you right quick, and I'm not going to keep you long, is to talk about a specific hormone that's released in our body, probably on a daily basis, that can cause a lot of damage to our body. That hormone is called a stress hormone. It's called cortisol. And what cortisol does is, let me ask you a question. And many of you probably have experienced this. Growing up, at least I did, on many occasions. Okay, I had the prankster friends, grew up with a group of wonderful people that, we had a wonderful time. But have you ever been outside, growing up as a kid, and you was just sitting outside, a little bored, then all of a sudden somebody just takes off running, right? We don't know why. And then in seconds, we're in pursuit. We get up and we start running. And you just running and running and running, and then all of a sudden the leader stops, right? And you're wondering why. Why did I get up and run? Why are we running? Okay? But ask yourself this question. What caused you to get up and run? Why did you run? You didn't know what was going on, right? But your body responded to the person that got up and started running. That's called a flight or fight response that's released when cortisol is released into your body. So cortisol is called the fight or flight response. And what happens is when the body signals a stress or a danger, it releases this hormone called cortisol, which is like a burst of energy, and that's the way the body responds. Okay? So you think, okay, well, I ran, you're out of breath, and now your body is full of this cortisol. Now what happens? What happens to your body with all this cortisol in your body? Well, this is the effects that cortisol has on the body. Cortisol can cause increased glucose levels. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm outside. It's a wonderful day. It's a little windy, but I hope everybody can hear me. But what happens is you get an increase in a surge of glucose being released in the body because your body is stressed out. It's been through this eventful situation that I just described to you. And it can also cause high blood pressure. It can also cause obesity or just weight gain. It can cause multiple things. It can cause the decreased release of insulin. So when you have insulin, a decrease in insulin, and then an increase in glucose, what happens? Diabetes takes into effect, all right? So we have to learn how to protect our body on a daily basis for these stressful situations, whether the stress is from work, relationships, or just everyday living, maybe finances, or things just not going your way. As they say, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Things just not going your way. Well, what this is doing is breaking down the cells in your body. And as I've always stressed, cells are the cause of everything. Every dis-ease, in the body going on. So you have to learn how to protect your body, have that buildup of protection, protect the cells from breaking down, from making itself available for free radicals to attach to it, decrease the immune system. Sometimes, you catch a cold and you can shake it in 2 or 3 days, and sometimes, you're wondering why this cold is lingering on. Well, more 9 times out of 10 is because your immune system is down. Okay, your body is in a stressful situation. You don't want to put your body through a stressful situation, although we're faced with stressful dilemmas, every day. And, we really have to prepare our bodies for that. It's nothing for us. It's second nature for us to prepare ourselves. When we see that it's a cloudy day, we grab the umbrella, we grab the rain boots, we grab the raincoat to protect our bodies just in case. Okay, that's the outside. So we have to protect and prepare our inside bodies for these situations. So the fight or flight. Okay, we encounter these on a daily basis. You might have a friend who's a prankster, or a spouse or a partner who's a prankster, and I'm good at that. I'm guilty of that. Let me raise my hand. I'm guilty of that. Hide behind doors, waiting for somebody to come in and then jump out at them, right? Well, what's the first response they do? Well, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to start running down the hall because they're trapped. So that fight response, they put up, they're ready to fight. They might say, oh, you got lucky, okay, you're about to get socked, right? That's that cortisol being released. And you've heard the term couch potato. A lot of times when you're getting depressed, you feel the, you get a release of several hormones, actually, especially depression. You get a release of dopamine, which isn't good, especially on a chronic basis, as well as you get the cortisol. Cortisol, a chronic release of it or a buildup of cortisol leads to deposit, like I said, of storage of fat, okay, which is usually recognized in the belly. In stressful situations. Stressful situations, other symptoms of that are tightened muscles and in your neck, or a headache, or any stressful situation. Whenever you start experiencing those, you're releasing cortisol. But you want to have your body protected by fueling your body with appropriate foods, fuel. All right, and that's pretty much what I actually mentor my clients on, not just for stress or the cortisol, but for everyday stress, everyday living. Because like I said, the cells are the culprit. The cells, if you don't have healthy cells, you don't have a healthy body. You don't have healthy organs, and they start to break down accordingly. The longer you have the stress, the longer the buildup. As someone, I read a quote the other day. Someone said, "It's not the snake bite that kills you, okay? It's the venom that's released into the system, into your bloodstream, and starts to flow through there. Just like stress, anger, any of that, It's not the anger, it's the buildup of anger or how long you allow it to be in your body. So cortisol is not one of our best of friends. It's not a hormone that you want lingering around or released on a constant basis to build up and lead to diabetes or lead to heart disease, lead to high blood pressure, which we know when those things happen, doctors who practice Western medicine, and I used to practice Western medicine, would write a prescription for the symptoms. But now, I focus on the cause of that. Cause of that is stress. Well, what's causing you to stress? If it's, try to figure that out. Try to resolve that or come to the best. Stress, relieve stress. Never go to bed with thoughts of stress or thoughts of anger or disappointment or anything. Not only is it releasing the cortisol, but it's also causing other mind and spiritual effects on the body as well, which I will definitely hit on and tone on, but later. But people who are prone to pain, people who are in chronic pain, they're releasing a hormone, the cortisol hormone, that's harming the body, okay? Because it's a stressful situation. People with diabetes, people with heart disease, people with arthritis, or people who are just in pain, that's a stressful situation. So you have to prepare your body for that. You have to fuel your body for that. Superfoods, eat right, and like I say, on that rainy day, when you see it cloudy outside, what you do is you grab the raincoat, you grab the umbrella. Do the same thing for your body. Just prepare for those days. And it won't be stressful on your cells. Your cells will build up, be the muscle man and build up and ready to fight off, the cortisol, the effects of cortisol that's being distributed, in your body. I know I've said this many times before, but I'm treating clients successfully without the use of medication, without the use of pharmaceuticals, the PHARM pharmaceuticals, okay? I'm using pharmaceuticals, FARM pharmaceuticals. Have the same effect, okay? And when I mean the same effect, they're healing the body. The most beneficial is that you don't have the side effects, okay? You're not putting chemicals inside of your body. So, illnesses all boils down to protecting your cells, building up a good immune system to fight off anything that's invaded. As soon as you walk outside, you're breathing in chemicals. You're breathing in what we call EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. That's coming from your cell phone. That's coming from your television. That's coming from Wi-Fi. That's coming from your radio. That's coming from the Bluetooth you have, plugged in your ear or over your ear or anything like that. That's breaking down the cells of your body. I cannot stress that more than anything. Winter is coming on. Winter is around the corner. Colds, pneumonia, flu, bronchitis, you name it, it comes, it's coming around. But if you protect your body now and build up your immunity, build up the integrity of your cells so that these free radicals that we breathe in every day, we eat every day, we drink every day, we have our cells are strong to fight all of this off, okay? And it's simple. You wake up, the pharmaceuticals, pharmaceuticals that I recommend to my clients, we have created a starter box. Of course I use different supplements, different herbals, different strategies in preparing and keeping everybody strong. It works with pain, people who are on chronic pain medications, poor souls, they're in pain and they want to be free of pain, and they think the only way out is, or the only way to relieve it is through pharmaceuticals, the pharmaceuticals, the oxycodone, the Percocets, the Loratabs, and I know they've taken some of these off the market. Like I said, I'm not up to date as far as what pharmaceuticals are out there because I no longer practice that style of medicine. But through healthy eating, through eliminating certain foods, as you all may be aware, Monsanto was just sued and lost a $289 million lawsuit, okay, against one individual who was using a pesticide. And there is a list now, which I'll post once I find this later. It's around 62 to 100 different foods that are exposed to this poison, okay? These are foods that are even banned. I don't know if many of you are aware. There are foods here that are sold in the stores that are banned in the United States. I'm sorry, that are banned in Europe, that are available in the United States, okay? And if you look back at it, that's why most Europeans, most other countries outside of the United States are much healthy, okay? They don't have the incidence of obesity, or they don't have the heart disease. It's the foods that we're exposed to, and the education that we're exposed to. Of course, you're going to go eat something and think it's okay until it causes you problems. But as I said, it's the education on some foods. Sugar, the first thing I do when I get a client, as far as when I'm mentoring them on a lifestyle change, I don't mentor them on a short term as far as I want to lose 5 pounds, I want to lose 10 pounds, I want to be healthy. It's not a short term thing. This is a lifestyle change, a whole lifestyle change. But once you feel that burst of energy, you wake up and you feel, full of energy. It not only affects the body, but it also affects your soul and your mind as well. Just think, I'm sitting out here in the sun right now. It's hot as hell, but yeah, that's, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the sun because I know what the sun does to my body. It provides me vitamin D. But again, not to get off track and to stick to the hormone cortisol. Cortisol can be very harmful. It's the stress hormone. It's the fight or flight hormone. So next time somebody scares you and you jump and, you release that cortisol. Well, that cortisol, just like that snake bite, is now flowing through your system. So what are you going to do? If your body is not prepared to conquer it or to defend itself, and it allows to get to the cells, then damage is going to be done. It's prone to free radicals, and the more free radicals, the more that you expose your cells to free radicals, you're setting yourself up for disease. Okay. So, prepare your body. Put the right fuels in your body. Put the right oxygen, in your body. Because like I said, you walk outside right now, I'm breathing in, no telling how much, free radicals, EMFs, or everything else around me. I'm talking on a cell phone right now. I'm connected to Wi-Fi somewhere. So, it's penetrating me. But am I worried about it? No, because I know my body is protected. Okay. I fuel my body every morning with the right fuels. So, hey, I appreciate everybody that came on, and I hope this has been kind of enlightening. Hoping it's been very enlightening. And if you have any questions, comments, post them down below. Also, click on the link, www.pharmaceuticalsinabox.com. It consists of what we think are a great starter for a lifestyle change in preparing your body for all these environmental factors, just not environmental factors, but like I said, stress. Anything that's causing stress in your life, okay? That causes the release of cortisol. Certain foods cause the release of cortisol, okay? We have the superfoods. Gives you a burst of energy. And the more energy, the more fuel, the more lively, the more vibrant your cells are, the more vibrant you are, the more vibrant and your organs function. All right, the less pain that you're in. It's the breakdown and the destruction of your cells that cause the pain, cause the increase of your blood sugar going up. Just think about it. I don't know how many people are on who are diabetics or know somebody who are diabetic, but whenever they are in a stressful situation or something stresses them out, first thing that goes up is their blood sugars. I've had clients to say, my blood sugar jumped up to 300. I don't know why. And my first question is, what happened today, that could have stressed you out, or what foods did you eat, and usually it's a stressor. So again, if you have any questions, comments, I will be talking more on hormones, talking more about protecting your body, fueling your body with the right fuels, okay? To live a happy, vibrant lifestyle. And again, I'm Dr. Watts with Dr. Watts Organic Care, as well as Pharmaceuticals in a Box. All right? Everyone have an amazing day, and peace out.